Hey there, you guys, this is Jaden here, and it's past midnight right now, and okay, so the video's about this. Okay, so you guys remember that last YouTube video I got out that was talking about the Adventure Time finale and how, as of the day I was recording that video, that day was the 4-year anniversary of when the Adventure Time finale premiered on Cartoon Network, and, you know, I was talking, at some point in the video I was talking about, I said that I was thinking, I said that I think that I'll go back and rewatch that whole Adventure Time finale on DVD to, you know, celebrate its 4-year anniversary and, you know, see how good it is over 4 years later and all that stuff. Yeah, about that, guys. I'd actually, okay, so maybe like I think maybe around like 30 minutes ago, as of recording this video, I went on the YouTube editor thing with that video, and I edited that part of the video out where I was talking about me rewatching that finale on DVD. Because to be honest, guys, since I made that video, I didn't rewatch the whole finale on DVD. I didn't rewatch the whole finale at all. Not because I didn't think it was good anymore or anything like that, but just because, well, you guys have got to understand, I'm lazy. I'm like really lazy. I can be real slow with how I watch stuff. I can be real slow with how I do certain things. I'm really lazy. Okay, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm really lazy. Yeah, and I know I really need to be less lazy, but whatever. It's not a big deal. It's not like the world's gonna explode if I don't rewatch the whole Adventure Time finale on DVD anytime soon or anything like that. But still, though, I would like to be less lazy. But oh well. But yeah, guys. Like I said, I didn't rewatch that whole Adventure Time finale the whole way through. Like I said, I think I would in that video. So yeah, I decided to edit that part of the video out because, with the YouTube editor thing that they have at the YouTube studio thing, yeah, I decided to edit that part out because, you know, I don't because, you know, I didn't want to get people to believe that that I did something that I didn't do. You know, we watched the whole Adventure Time finale. Although, guys, I will tell you this, like maybe around like 10 minutes ago, I was just watching like over the last 2 or 3 minutes of the show of that finale off of YouTube, and yeah, and I wanted to make this video about the finale. How sad is the Adventure Time finale to me 4 years later? Yeah, that's the title of the video. How sad is that finale to me over 4 years later? Rewatching it as a near adult. You know, how sad is that finale to me that came out when I was a near 14-year-old? How sad is it to me now as a near 18-year-old? Well, let's find out. Okay. So as I just said, I was just watching over the past 2 minutes of that finale off of YouTube, and as I've stated before on the channel, I did state before on the channel that I have found that finale to be a really sad finale, sad enough to the point where it made me cry a good chunk of times, even though it didn't make me cry the first time I saw that finale. Although it didn't make me cry a good chunk of times though. Although, like I just said, it didn't make me cry the first time I saw that finale. It might have came pretty close to making me cry. It might have come pretty close to making me cry. But at the end of the day, did it actually make me cry the first time? No, the heck it didn't. Yeah, and also, plus, I have also stated before on the channel that I stopped crying over that finale a while ago. Like, to be more specific, I think over 3 years ago. Yeah, and to be even more specific, I think maybe a little past the middle of the year of 2019. Yeah, I think it was maybe that part of the year. That was probably the last time I cried over the Adventure Time finale. And yeah, from that point on, the finale still remained really sad to me, but not as sad as before, of course, since I stopped crying over it. But yeah, like I just said, I just rewatched over the past 2.5 minutes of that finale off of YouTube, you know, over the past 2.5 minutes of that episode, of that final episode of Adventure Time off of YouTube. And yeah, how sad is it to me now? How sad is that finale to me now? Well, to be honest with you guys, as I was watching that over the past 2.5 minutes of that finale, I honestly didn't really feel that emotional watching it. I'm not gonna lie, I have to be honest. I really didn't feel that much emotional watching it. I mean, I did feel a bit of emotion. I did feel a bit of emotions from watching that, but like, you know, it wasn't emotional to the point where like it like choked me up real hard or came close to, or like, you know, made my eyes water up or come close to making me cry or anything like that. No, it wasn't like that. Although I did feel a bit emotional watching that over the past 2.5 minutes of that finale. But still, though, I didn't really feel like any too heavy emotions. Yeah, and again, guys, this finale did make me cry a good chunk of times. Yeah, now it doesn't even come remotely close to making me cry. Yeah, now I don't. Yeah, now I would still consider it to be emotional, but now I don't think I find the Adventure Time finale to be as nearly as sad as it was before. And I think it's pretty understandable why. It's not because it's definitely not because I don't like the show anymore or anything like that. No, I think that it's probably mainly because of the fact that wasn't the end for the Adventure Time franchise. You know what I mean? Because that definitely wasn't the end for the Adventure Time franchise. I mean, yeah, it was the end for the main show of the Adventure Time franchise, but it wasn't the end for Adventure Time in general. Like, there was some more stuff that came after it. Like, I think there were comics and stuff. They're filler comics or whatever that came out after it. That came out after that finale. And of course, there's also Adventure Time Distant Lands. Adventure Time Distant Lands. Yep. So yeah, that finale from 4 years ago wasn't the complete end to Adventure Time. And yeah, Distant Lands especially helps to prove its case. To prove that point right. Yeah, so yeah, guys, that's really how I feel about how sad that finale is. Like, it really didn't feel as nearly as sad to me rewatching it. Rewatching it just tonight. As it was at first, as it was way before. I used to think that finale was so emotional. Like, easily the most emotional series finale I've ever seen. And the fact that, and since that made me cry a good chunk of times and all that. But looking back now as a near adult, yeah, definitely not that sad. Not even close to being that sad. It's still a bit emotional, but it's really not that sad, guys. Yeah, it's really not that sad. I would probably say the regular show finale had a way more sad ending than that finale did. So yeah, at the end of the day, I really don't find that finale to be all that sad anymore. But hey, does that mean I like the finale less? No, I still really like that finale to Adventure Time. Like, at first, I thought that it was like the best series finale that I have ever seen. I claimed it to be my favorite series finale ever. Now looking back, yeah, I probably still wouldn't consider it to be that good, even though I don't know what my favorite series finale is anymore. I probably still wouldn't consider it to be that good, but it's still a really good finale, though. I still think it was a great ending to the series. It was a great, epic, and a bit of an emotional ending to the series. And I would also still consider it to be among my favorite episodes of Adventure Time. Although I still think there's some normal episodes of Adventure Time that I actually prefer over that finale. But I think I would still consider that finale to be among the best episodes of Adventure Time, and definitely one of my favorites from the later seasons of Adventure Time. Along with that one episode where Finn and Jake go to visit Jermaine's house and spend the night there. That one's fun, and that one and the Ghost Fly one, and episodes like those. So yeah, guys, that's really about it. That really is how sad that finale is to me now. It's a bit emotional, but not emotional to the point where it leaves me feeling all really choked up, or makes my eyes water a bit, or makes me come close to crying or anything like that. Nope. It used to be a lot more emotional to be or way earlier in my teenage years, which are still going on, by the way, of course. But yeah, looking back now as a near adult, yeah, that finale really isn't as nearly as emotional as I claimed it to be. Yeah, and I remember Josh told me a good chunk of times that, I remember my oldest brother Joshua told me a good chunk of times that finale really isn't that sad. And yeah, if you guys want to know why he thinks that, it's not because he doesn't like Adventure Time or anything like that. No, he likes Adventure Time. He prefers other shows over Adventure Time, but still he likes Adventure Time. But yeah, he doesn't claim it to be sad for the same reason why he doesn't claim the regular show finale to be all that sad. It's because there's a bunch of it's because of anime. He thinks He thinks that anime has moments that are way sadder than the endings to a regular show in Adventure Time. Yeah. And I have said before on the channel that my oldest brother Joshua is definitely the person that is the most about anime out of everyone in my family. Yeah, and I don't blame him. Because, yeah, I do like anime, and I do think anime is good. But still, not as good as Western animation, though. But although I still think anime is a good and enjoyable enough form of media. And yeah, but anyway, yeah, he said that, my oldest brother Joshua said that it said that the Adventure Time finale really isn't that sad. He told me that a good chunk of times. I remember him telling me that a good chunk of times in late 2018. And yeah, to be honest, looking back now, I kinda, I think I kinda agree with him at this point. But for different reasons, of course. But still, yeah, how emotional I think of the finale now, it doesn't really take anything away from the finale itself. I still think the finale itself is a great cartoon episode. It's a great finale. It's still among the best, and it's still among the best series finales I've ever seen, in my opinion. And yeah, I still think it's great. One of the best episodes of Adventure Time. And yeah, I still think it's a great ending to a great show. So yeah, guys, that really is about it for the video. How emotional do you guys think the Adventure Time finale is now? You guys can tell me in the comment section down below. You guys can also tell me what you guys think of the Adventure Time finale. You know, that ending from over 4 years ago. And yeah, with all that being said, that's about it for this video, guys. Bye, everyone. Good night, and thank you all for watching this video.